Welcome to our channel, Old Coins History 333. In this video, I tell you about the United States of American Kennedy half dollar, which are very rare and valuable. If you interested in, please subscribe our channel. Thanks. Top 1. The Kennedy half dollar, issued in 1972, is one of the most iconic coins in the history of American currency. It's a coin that represents not only a tribute to a fallen president, John F. Kennedy, but also a reflection of a particular moment in time for the United States, a time of transformation, political unrest, and profound change. The 1972 Kennedy half dollar is particularly notable for its unique characteristics and place in the ongoing legacy of the Kennedy half dollar series. It remains a highly coveted piece for numismatists and coin collectors to this day, and its value has risen significantly over the years, making it an interesting and potentially profitable addition to any collection. Let's take a journey through the history of the coin, explore the story behind its design, and examine the reasons why collectors are so drawn to it. By the end of this script, you'll not only have a deeper understanding of the 1972 Kennedy half dollar, but also a sense of why it's valued so highly in today's market. The Kennedy half dollar first entered circulation in 1964 as a memorial to President John F. Kennedy, who was tragically assassinated in 1963. Following his death, the U.S. Mint quickly moved to replace the Franklin half dollar with a new design that would honor Kennedy's legacy. The design chosen for the coin featured a profile portrait of Kennedy on the obverse front side, which was based on a photograph taken shortly after his election as president. The reverse back side of the coin depicted the familiar design of a heraldic eagle with a shield, a symbol of the United States' strength and unity. However, the Kennedy half dollar's journey was far from static. Every year since its introduction, the coin has gone through changes, both in terms of its design and its composition. The 1972 Kennedy half dollar was part of this evolving legacy. The 1972 version continued to feature the iconic portrait of President Kennedy on the obverse, but there were some important details and changes to consider in terms of its production. In 1971, the U.S. Mint had transitioned from the use of 90% silver in its coinage to a copper-nickel-clad composition. This shift was prompted by the rising cost of silver and the decision to make coin production more affordable. So, the 1972 Kennedy half dollar, like those from 1971 onward, was composed of a copper-nickel alloy, with the coin consisting of 75% copper and 25% nickel. This change made the coin less valuable as a raw material but allowed it to be produced in larger quantities, which is why the 1972 Kennedy half dollar is so widely available today. The obverse of the coin, featuring Kennedy's portrait, remained unchanged from its earlier counterparts. Designed by Gilroy Roberts, the portrait of Kennedy is striking in its simplicity, capturing both the likeness of the president and the dignity of his office. The image is detailed, with Kennedy's distinctive facial features, his sharp eyes, strong jawline, and calm demeanor, perfectly captured. The inscription Liberty is placed along the top of the coin, while the word In God We Trust is to the left of Kennedy's profile. The date, 1972, is positioned on the right, while S or D, depending on the mint of origin, can be found just below the date. The reverse of the 1972 Kennedy half dollar features a rendition of the U.S. Eagle, which has been a staple of American coinage since the early days of the nation. The eagle is depicted in full flight, with its wings spread wide, symbolizing strength, freedom, and the nation's resilience. The eagle is perched on a bundle of arrows, representing the nation's military power, and holds an olive branch in its talons, representing peace. This reverse design has remained consistent throughout the history of the Kennedy half dollar series, though it has been updated and modified over time to reflect changing artistic and aesthetic preferences. The coin's production was primarily intended for use in circulation, but as with many coins, it also held significant value for collectors. In 1972, the U.S. Mint continued to strike the Kennedy half dollar in substantial quantities, producing both regular circulation pieces as well as proof coins for collectors. The regular circulation coins were minted at the Philadelphia Mint, while the proof versions were made at the San Francisco Mint. Proof coins are specially struck with polished dies, resulting in a coin with a mirror-like surface that showcases the design's intricate details. Collectors have long been interested in the Kennedy half dollar series, with particular interest given to certain years, such as 1972. The 1972 Kennedy half dollar, is considered an important part of the series for a number of reasons. First and foremost, the coin is tied to the broader history of U.S. coinage in the post-JFK era. After Kennedy's assassination in 1963, the nation was in a period of deep grief and mourning, and his image on the half-dollar symbolized not only his legacy but also the nation's respect for his presidency. Additionally, the 1972 Kennedy half-dollar, due to its large mintage numbers, was produced in vast quantities. Over 100 million pieces of the 1972 Kennedy half-dollar were minted, which means that it is relatively easy to find this coin in circulation. However, there is still a significant demand for high-quality, uncirculated examples of this coin, especially among collectors who focus on obtaining coins with excellent grade quality. Coins that are in pristine, uncirculated condition or that have been graded by a professional grading service can command higher prices in the marketplace. The value of the 1972 Kennedy half-dollar largely depends on its condition, with coins in lower grades being worth only a few dollars above face value, while those in higher grades can fetch much higher prices. A high-grade uncirculated example of the 1972 Kennedy half-dollar can easily fetch a price between $10 and $50, while proof versions typically hold a greater value. However, the true value of the 1972 Kennedy half-dollar can be found in special editions of the coin and those that are in near-perfect condition. A coin graded MS 65, mint state 65, or higher can significantly increase in value, especially if it is a proof coin that has been graded by a reputable grading service such as the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC, or the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS. These coins can fetch upwards of $500 or more, depending on their condition and rarity. When it comes to rarity, the 1972 Kennedy half-dollar is not considered particularly rare. However, there are certain varieties and anomalies that collectors look out for. For example, certain coins may have subtle differences in mint marks, die cracks, or other features that can make them stand out as unique or valuable specimens. Additionally, coins that are part of limited runs or special mint sets can be worth more to collectors. One of the most important aspects of collecting coins like the 1972 Kennedy half-dollar is its ongoing appeal to collectors. This coin, with its tribute to JFK and its enduring place in American coinage, continues to captivate numismatists and casual collectors alike. Over the decades, the coin's significance has only grown, as collectors have come to see it as a symbol of a pivotal moment in American history, the moment when the nation lost its young president and hero but ultimately rebounded with resilience and determination. The Kennedy half-dollar series, including the 1972 issue, is often collected by individuals who are drawn to its historical significance. For some, it's a tribute to a president who shaped the course of the nation. For others, it's a way of connecting to the turbulent 1960s and the cultural shifts that marked that era. As the years go by, the 1972 Kennedy half-dollar remains a favorite among coin enthusiasts who seek to preserve pieces of America's history in their collections. Looking at the coin's value today, a 1972 Kennedy half-dollar in average circulated condition is worth just a few dollars over its face value. However, it's the uncirculated and proof versions of the coin that truly command attention in the marketplace. High-quality uncirculated coins and proof coins can be worth upwards of $35,000 in some rare cases, depending on their condition and grading. For collectors interested in the 1972 Kennedy half-dollar, investing in coins that are professionally graded and carefully preserved is key to maximizing value. Coins that have been kept in mint condition and remain free of scratches, marks, or other imperfections tend to appreciate over time. With demand for high-quality specimens growing, the value of the 1972 Kennedy half-dollar is likely to continue to rise in the years to come, making it a wise investment for those looking to build a collection with both historical and financial significance. In conclusion, the 1972 Kennedy half-dollar is a coin that has left a lasting mark on American numismatics. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just beginning your journey into the world of coins, the 1972 Kennedy half-dollar is a piece of American history worth paying attention to. Its legacy, design, and value make it a coin that continues to be treasured by collectors around the world. With the current market value of certain high-grade examples reaching up to $35,000, it's clear that this coin is more than just a tribute to a fallen president. It's a symbol of a nation's resilience, a lasting connection to its past, and a valuable asset for those who appreciate the art of numismatics. Top 2. The Kennedy half dollar has long been one of the most iconic coins in American numismatics. First introduced in 1964 as a tribute to President John F. Kennedy after his tragic assassination, the coin has undergone various design changes over the decades. But it was the 1776 to 1976 Kennedy half dollar that stands out for a number of reasons, primarily its role in commemorating the bicentennial of the United States, a defining moment in the country's history. This coin was not just a symbol of the nation's past. It also marked the pride and strength of a people on the brink of celebrating 200 years of independence. The bicentennial celebration of 1976 was a national moment, a time of reflection and jubilation. The 1776 to 1976 Kennedy half dollar was not just a piece of currency, but a commemorative token meant to capture the spirit of the times. It blended the story of a young nation's origins with the present-day achievements of the United States, a country that, just a few years earlier, had sent a man to the moon. The Kennedy half dollar, in all its glory, was an important part of the United States coinage system from the time of its introduction. But it wasn't until the bicentennial celebrations that the coin received a redesign that would make it stand apart from other versions. When the decision was made to redesign the reverse of the Kennedy half dollar, it wasn't just about celebrating America's past. It was about looking forward to the future, a future where the U.S. stood as a global leader. The 1776 to 1976 version of the Kennedy half dollar features two distinct designs. The obverse, or front, remained unchanged from earlier versions of the coin, featuring a profile of John F. Kennedy. However, it was the reverse side of the coin where the dramatic change occurred. For the first time, the U.S. Mint replaced the eagle with a new design to commemorate the nation's bicentennial. The reverse now prominently features a depiction of the Liberty Bell, with a 1976 date and a new design that echoed both the nation's revolutionary roots and the modern achievements of the American people, particularly in space exploration. The coin reflected the deep sense of patriotism that permeated the country at that time, while also celebrating the remarkable progress the United States had made over its first 200 years. The U.S. Mint chose to feature the Liberty Bell, that great symbol of American independence, along with the moon, to represent both the past and the future of America. The reverse design was crafted by artist Dennis R. Williams and became an instant hit among collectors. Along with the Liberty Bell, the coin also features a small depiction of the moon, symbolizing America's recent accomplishments in space, including the Apollo missions that had successfully landed astronauts on the moon in 1969. What makes this coin so special to collectors, and why it stands out in the Kennedy half dollar series, is not just the design itself, but the time and context in which it was minted. It was released in a period where the nation was both celebrating its historical accomplishments and looking forward to an exciting future. And while millions of these coins were produced, it was the 1776 to 1976 Kennedy half dollar's role as a commemoration of the bicentennial that makes it highly desirable among numismatists and coin collectors today. When the 1776 to 1976 Kennedy half dollar was first released, it was done so in honor of the United States' 200th birthday. The Mint issued special bicentennial designs for other coins as well, but the Kennedy half dollar, with its striking design and historical significance, became one of the most cherished of the entire set. This coin was not only issued in circulation, but it was also available in proof and uncirculated sets, which made it highly collectible. The 1776 to 1976 Kennedy half dollar was minted in a copper-nickel clad composition. Unlike earlier versions of the coin that were made with 90% silver, this coin was produced with an alloy that was more affordable, given the rising costs of silver at the time. While it did not have the same silver content as earlier versions, the coin was still seen as a valuable collector's item because of its role in celebrating the bicentennial and its role in the broader context of U.S. history. The coin's mintage was high, well over 100 million coins were struck. However, due to its design and the era in which it was minted, it has remained one of the most popular collector's coins of all time. With its beautiful, patriotic design and unique story, the 1776 to 1976 Kennedy half dollar was an immediate hit with both casual collectors and serious numismatists. However, while the initial mintage numbers were large, finding this coin in pristine condition today, especially in higher-grade proof or uncirculated versions, can be difficult. And as with any collectible, the rarity and condition of a coin significantly affect its value. The coin's current value can vary widely, depending on its condition, mintage, and whether it has been professionally graded. In general, the 1776 to 1976 Kennedy half-dollar in circulated condition can be found for a relatively low price, typically between $5 and $20. These coins are readily available, and most collectors can easily add one to their collection. However, the true value of the coin comes from its uncirculated and proof versions. For collectors seeking high-grade examples of the 1776 to 1976 Kennedy half-dollar, proof coins and uncirculated coins are the most valuable. Proof coins, which were produced for collectors and struck multiple times for better quality, are typically worth much more than regular circulation coins. These coins were made using specialized dies and struck on high-quality planchets, giving them a smooth, mirror-like surface. A well-preserved proof coin, especially one with a high grade, can fetch hundreds, if not thousands, of dollars at auction. Additionally, certain special editions of the coin, like those graded by professional services such as the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC, or the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, have commanded higher prices in recent years. Coins graded as MS, mint state, 68 or higher, or PF, proof, 70, for example, can be worth thousands of dollars. In fact, a perfect grade 1776 to 1976 Kennedy half-dollar can fetch a price as high as $35,000, depending on the rarity and market demand. The coin's value has continued to rise steadily over time, making it a highly sought-after piece for serious collectors and investors alike. The enduring appeal of the 1776 to 1976 Kennedy half-dollar can also be attributed to the emotional connection many people feel with it. The coin represents a unique moment in history, a time when the country was looking back on its heritage while simultaneously celebrating its achievements in space, science, and technology. The design, with its stunning image of the Liberty Bell and the moon, continues to resonate with people who remember the national pride of the bicentennial celebrations and the collective hope for America's future. Additionally, the Kennedy half-dollar has become a symbol of American leadership and resilience. The coin is a reminder of a time when the country was striving toward greatness, when it had just sent a man to the moon, and when the American people were united in their pride for the nation's accomplishments. The 1776 to 1976 Kennedy half-dollar not only captures the spirit of its time but also serves as a tribute to the enduring legacy of the United States. In conclusion, the 1776 to 1976 Kennedy half-dollar is more than just a coin. It is a reflection of American history, a celebration of the bicentennial, and a testament to the enduring legacy of President John F. Kennedy. It is a piece of currency that has captured the hearts and minds of collectors for generations. Its value today is a testament to its historical significance and enduring appeal. Whether you are a seasoned numismatist or a casual collector, owning a piece of this coin is like owning a tangible piece of American history. And with its current market value reaching as high as $35,000 for high-grade examples, the 1776 to 1976 Kennedy half-dollar continues to be a valuable and sought-after treasure in the world of coin collecting. Top 3. The Kennedy half-dollar series is one of the most iconic and enduring coins in the history of the United States. For decades, this coin has not only been a reflection of the nation's collective memory but also a symbol of resilience, leadership, and history. The 2021 Kennedy half-dollar, in particular, stands out as both a continuation of a beloved legacy and a reminder of the evolving nature of U.S. coinage. Whether you're a seasoned collector or a curious newcomer, the 2021 edition holds a wealth of history, design significance, and market appeal that deserves closer examination. Let's take a deep dive into the fascinating world of the Kennedy half-dollar and explore the context that makes the 2021 edition a true gem for collectors. To fully appreciate the 2021 Kennedy half-dollar, we need to start by understanding the history of the coin itself and how it came to symbolize much more than just currency. The story begins in the early 1960s with the tragic assassination of President John F. Kennedy in November of 1963. The entire nation mourned the loss of one of its most beloved leaders, and to honor his legacy, the U.S. Mint began the process of designing a new half-dollar coin at the time. There was a need for a fresh and meaningful tribute to the slain president. The mint acted quickly, and by 1964, the Kennedy half-dollar was introduced to the public, featuring a portrait of President Kennedy on the obverse side, along with the powerful image of an eagle on the reverse. The Kennedy half-dollar's debut was a national moment, capturing the collective grief of the country while also celebrating the ideals of Kennedy's presidency. The initial design, crafted by U.S. Mint chief engraver Gilroy Roberts, was bold, dignified, and filled with symbolism. Kennedy's face appeared on the obverse, gazing directly to the left, a portrait that would forever symbolize the man who inspired a generation. The reverse, showing the American bald eagle, was designed by artist Frank Gasparro and stood as a powerful emblem of the United States' strength, freedom, and unity. The coin's release was a powerful statement of national identity, and the Kennedy half-dollar quickly became a fixture in American coinage. It was originally minted in 90% silver, making it a highly valued piece of currency in the early years of its production. But as time passed, the political and economic landscape of the U.S. changed. By the 1970s, rising silver prices prompted the mint to alter the composition of the Kennedy half-dollar, replacing the silver with a more cost-effective copper-nickel-clad composition. Despite these changes in material, the coin's design remained the same, continuing to feature the portrait of Kennedy and the eagle on the reverse. Over time, the Kennedy half-dollar transitioned from an everyday circulating coin to a more specialized collectible, with regular proof and uncirculated editions available for collectors. Now, let's fast forward to 2021. By this time, the Kennedy half-dollar had become primarily a collector's coin. The U.S. Mint no longer produced it in large quantities for general circulation, as it had in the 1960s and 1970s. However, the coin remained a staple in proof sets and limited edition runs, where collectors could purchase high-quality versions for their collections. For many, the Kennedy half-dollar is more than just a piece of currency. It's a symbol of a nation's history, a tribute to a revered leader, and a key piece of any serious American coin collection. The 2021 Kennedy half-dollar was minted in the same traditional style as its predecessors, maintaining the timeless design that has made it one of the most enduring coins in U.S. history. On the obverse, you'll find the now familiar portrait of John F. Kennedy, depicted in profile with his distinctive hair and confident expression. The inscription, Liberty, arcs across the top, while In God We Trust appears just beneath the portrait. The mint year, 2021, is inscribed to the right of Kennedy's neck. While the obverse features Kennedy's portrait, the reverse side of the 2021 coin is where the familiar bald eagle resides. The eagle, designed by Frank Gasparro, spreads its wings in full flight, clutching an olive branch in one talon and arrows in the other, symbolizing peace and strength. Around the eagle, you'll find the words United States of America and the coin's denomination, half-dollar. This reverse design, unchanged since the coin's inception, is one of the most enduring symbols of American numismatics. The eagle's wings seem to stretch outward, echoing the strength and resilience of the country, while the olive branch and arrows suggest a delicate balance between peace and preparedness. The design of the 2021 Kennedy half-dollar is a testament to the mint's commitment to maintaining a strong connection to the past while also embracing the future. While the imagery may seem familiar, it continues to evolve with the technology used to strike the coins. The use of advanced engraving techniques and high-quality dyes ensures that each coin is sharper, more detailed, and more visually stunning than ever before. The 2021 Kennedy half-dollar is primarily composed of a copper-nickel-clad mixture, the same material used in most of the mint's circulating coins. However, as with most modern coin series, the 2021 Kennedy half-dollar was also made available in special editions. The proof version of the coin, struck at the San Francisco Mint, is particularly sought after by collectors. Proof coins are made using a special process that involves polishing the dies and striking the coins multiple times, resulting in a mirror-like finish and a level of detail that sets them apart from regular circulation coins. The 2021 Kennedy half-dollar was released as part of proof sets, which also included other coins minted during the year. These sets are highly coveted by collectors, as they offer a pristine, complete collection of the year's circulating and commemorative coins. The limited mintage of these proof sets adds to their desirability, as only a select number of these coins are produced each year. In addition to the standard proof version, The U.S. Mint also offered uncirculated versions of the 2021 Kennedy half dollar, which are typically sold in rolls or individual coins. While these uncirculated coins don't have the same polished finish as the proof versions, they are still highly valued due to their excellent condition and the fact that they are produced with care and precision, as with any coin. The appeal of the 2021 Kennedy half dollar lies not just in its design, but also in its rarity and condition. The 2021 coin is no exception. While millions of coins are minted each year, the limited nature of the proof sets and the uncirculated editions make them highly sought after by collectors who want to own a piece of history. The value of these coins is influenced by several factors: the quality of the minting process, the rarity of the specific edition, and the overall demand for the coin in the marketplace. As with any collectible, the condition of the coin is paramount. Coins that are well preserved, without scratches, marks, or other imperfections, will always command a higher price. So, what does this mean for the value of the 2021 Kennedy half dollar? While the coin may not be worth much in its regular circulation version, the proof and uncirculated versions are another story. The 2021 Kennedy half dollar in proof condition can fetch a considerable sum, especially when sold as part of a proof set. At the time of its release, proof sets featuring the 2021 Kennedy half dollar were priced at a premium, with prices ranging from $50 to $100 for a complete set. However, the true value of the coin, especially the proof version, can increase significantly as it enters the secondary market, where demand and rarity play a major role in determining price. Currently, a 2021 Kennedy half dollar in pristine proof condition can be worth as much as $5,000, depending on the market and the specific coin's condition. Coins that have been graded by professional numismatic organizations, such as the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC, or the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, will fetch the highest prices. A coin that has been graded as perfect mint state, or proof 70, will almost certainly command a premium price, as collectors are willing to pay top dollar for coins that are in flawless condition. The value of the 2021 Kennedy half dollar also highlights the growing interest in American coinage, particularly among collectors who appreciate the historical significance of these coins. As the years go by, the demand for well-preserved, rare editions of the Kennedy half dollar will only continue to rise, especially as more people discover the beauty and history of this coin series. Whether you're a first-time collector or a seasoned numismatist, the 2021 Kennedy half dollar is a coin that captures both the past and the future of American coinage in a single piece of art. In conclusion, the 2021 Kennedy half dollar is more than just a coin. It's a symbol of a nation's history, a tribute to one of its greatest leaders, and a valuable collectible that continues to captivate the hearts of collectors. With its timeless design, exceptional minting quality, and historical significance, the 2021 Kennedy half dollar is a coin that stands as a testament to the enduring legacy of John F. Kennedy. And with its impressive value, currently reaching up to $5,000 for top-quality proof coins, it's clear that this piece of American numismatic history will only continue to appreciate in value in the years to come. Whether you're looking to add it to your collection or simply admire its beauty, the 2021 Kennedy half dollar is a coin that will forever remain a treasured symbol of American heritage. Top 4. The 2006 Kennedy half dollar is a fascinating coin, not only because of its historical context, but also due to the significance it holds in the world of American numismatics. While many collectors are familiar with the Kennedy half dollar series, this particular year has its own story to tell, especially when considering the evolution of the series, the changing dynamics of coin collecting, and its appeal in today's market. For anyone who loves coins or is just starting to explore the world of numismatics, the 2006 Kennedy half dollar represents a pivotal point in the coin's history. A year that bridges the past with the present. To understand the importance of the 2006 Kennedy half dollar, we first need to take a step back and look at the coin's origin story. The Kennedy half dollar was first introduced in 1964, just months after the tragic assassination of President John F. Kennedy. At the time, the U.S. Mint wanted to honor Kennedy's legacy, so it struck the coin bearing his likeness. The portrait on the obverse was designed by Gilroy Roberts, who was the chief engraver of the U.S. Mint, and it depicted Kennedy's face with a powerful, dignified look that conveyed his leadership and vision. On the reverse, the coin featured an eagle, symbolizing strength and unity. In the decades that followed, The Kennedy half-dollar went through various design changes, minting adjustments, and production cycles, but the coin never lost its connection to the legacy of John F. Kennedy. However, by the early 2000s, the coin had somewhat fallen out of regular circulation. The U.S. Mint still struck Kennedy half-dollars, but they were primarily produced for collectors, not for everyday use. By the time we get to the 2006 version, the Kennedy half-dollar had entered into a new phase, where it was seen more as a collectible than a currency used in everyday transactions. The 2006 Kennedy half-dollar is part of this later phase in the coin's history, which means it is one of the many modern editions produced after the coin's original run in circulation. Even though these coins weren't produced for widespread circulation, they still carry significant appeal for collectors who appreciate their historical value, artistic design, and rarity. What makes the 2006 Kennedy half-dollar stand out, compared to some of its predecessors, is the role it played in the coin's modern history. This coin was minted as part of the ongoing series of special issues and proof sets, with the U.S. Mint continuing its tradition of producing high-quality commemorative coins for collectors. Though this particular coin wasn't a special commemorative edition or part of any major anniversary series, its significance lies in the fact that it marks another year in the ongoing tribute to one of America's most iconic leaders. The design of the 2006 Kennedy half-dollar is essentially the same as previous years, staying true to the original aesthetic. On the obverse, you'll find the portrait of President John F. Kennedy. This version is very much a nod to the elegance and simplicity of the 1964 design, with Kennedy's face facing left, his signature short hair styled, and his confident expression preserved for posterity. The legend Liberty is inscribed above, while the date 2006 appears to the right. The coin's reverse, as always, features a majestic eagle with outstretched wings, clutching an olive branch in one talon and arrows in the other, representing peace and strength. Around the eagle, you'll find the motto United States of America and the coin's denomination, half-dollar. While the design remains largely unchanged, that doesn't mean the 2006 Kennedy half-dollar is just another run-of-the-mill coin. It's important to understand the context in which this coin was minted. By the time it was struck, the Kennedy half-dollar was no longer being actively produced for daily use by the public, which meant that most of these coins were destined for proof sets, collections, and limited edition offerings. This shift in production significantly affected how the coin was viewed. What was once an everyday coin became a treasure for collectors, sought after for its quality and connection to a moment in American history. The minting details of the 2006 Kennedy half-dollar are important for collectors to understand, as they speak to the quality and rarity of the coin. Unlike coins minted for circulation, which are typically made with lower quality materials and are subject to higher wear and tear, coins like the 2006 Kennedy half-dollar were made with much greater attention to detail. The coin was minted primarily in a special proof version, which means it was struck multiple times using specially polished dies to ensure a crisp and detailed image. These proof coins are highly prized by collectors because of their sharp, mirror-like finish, which gives them a distinct, polished look. Moreover, the 2006 Kennedy half-dollar was struck in both regular clad and 90% silver versions. While the clad coins are more common and generally less valuable, the silver versions have a greater collector appeal. Silver coins are often seen as being of higher quality and are usually worth more due to the intrinsic value of the metal itself, in addition to the coin's numismatic value. Now, we come to one of the most exciting parts of coin collecting, the coin's value. You might be wondering, with so many Kennedy half-dollars out there, what makes the 2006 version stand out in terms of price? The answer lies in the fact that, while millions of these coins were produced, they were made primarily for collectors. Coins that were struck in lower numbers or in proof sets tend to be worth more because they are not as widely available as circulation coins. When we talk about the 2006 Kennedy half-dollar, its value is influenced by several factors: its minting quality, its silver content, and, most importantly, its rarity and top condition. While the silver version of the coin is worth more than its clad counterpart, the 2006 Kennedy half-dollar in general can command a respectable price. Depending on the condition of the coin, whether it's been preserved in a high-grade state, and whether it's part of a proof set or an individual coin, the value of the 2006 Kennedy half-dollar can range dramatically. In fact, in perfect, uncirculated condition, A 2006 Kennedy half dollar in silver can fetch as much as $26,700. This substantial value may surprise some people, especially those who are more familiar with the coin's lower face value when it was in circulation. But for seasoned collectors, the 2006 Kennedy half dollar holds a special place in the market because it represents a piece of numismatic history that will likely continue to appreciate over time. And for those lucky enough to own one in top condition, the return on investment can be quite impressive. In conclusion, the 2006 Kennedy half dollar is more than just a coin. It's a piece of American history, a tribute to the legacy of John F. Kennedy, and a symbol of the changing nature of coinage in the United States. Whether you're a seasoned numismatist or just beginning your journey into coin collecting, this coin offers a window into the past while also providing a glimpse of the future of American currency. With its captivating design, historical significance, and impressive value, the 2006 Kennedy half dollar is a treasure worth holding on to. Top 5. The 1918 Kennedy half dollar is one of those rare, elusive coins that collectors dream about. But before we dive into the coin itself, let's take a step back and explore the broader history and significance of American coinage. The United States of America has a rich tradition of minting coins that tell the story of the nation's growth, its leaders, and its changing values. And among these coins, the Kennedy half dollar holds a special place in the hearts of numismatists. When we think about coins in American history, it's easy to be drawn to the ones that mark major events or feature famous figures. The Kennedy half dollar is one of these coins, but it wasn't always in circulation. To truly understand the value of the 1918 Kennedy half dollar, we need to take a look at how the Kennedy half dollar was introduced and the context that led to its creation. The Kennedy half dollar was first struck in 1964 as a tribute to President John F. Kennedy, following his tragic assassination in 1963. His sudden death shocked the nation, and the coin was meant to honor the legacy of one of the most beloved presidents in American history. The 1964 Kennedy half dollar became an instant success, with millions of coins flooding into circulation, and it quickly gained popularity among collectors and the general public alike. However, the coin we're discussing today, the 1918 Kennedy half dollar, is a different story altogether. How could a 1918 version of the coin exist when the Kennedy half dollar was not even minted until 1964? Well, here lies one of the most fascinating aspects of numismatics: how certain coins, due to their rarity, misprints, or unique histories, become part of an entirely different era of coinage altogether. The 1918 Kennedy half dollar is not the result of a mistake by the U.S. Mint in the traditional sense, but rather a highly sought-after and rare coin that has captivated collectors due to its unexpected association with a historical moment. This coin was actually created in 1964 but was mistakenly stamped with the 1918 date, making it one of the most coveted and valuable coins in American history. To understand why this happened, let's look at the mechanics behind coin minting. Coins are stamped using dies that have the designs and the year engraved on them. In 1964, due to some error or mishap in the production process, a batch of Kennedy half dollar dies were mistakenly imprinted with the year 1918. This was a mistake that slipped past quality control, and only a very limited number of these misdated coins were produced. The 1918 Kennedy half dollar was, for all intents and purposes, a historical anomaly. Now, we know what you're thinking. What's the big deal about a misprint? After all, coins with errors are not entirely uncommon. But the rarity of this particular error is what makes it so special. Not only was the 1918 Kennedy half dollar a mistake in terms of its year, but the coin also carries with it a certain aura of historical significance. Collectors love the story behind a coin as much as the coin itself, and the 1918 Kennedy half dollar has a compelling narrative that adds to its value. It's also important to understand the level of craftsmanship and artistry that goes into designing a coin like the Kennedy half dollar. Designed by artist Gilroy Roberts, the coin features a striking portrait of President John F. Kennedy on the obverse and a magnificent eagle on the reverse. The design was carefully chosen to reflect the grace and dignity of President Kennedy, capturing the spirit of the man and the era he represented. The 1918 version, with its slight misstep, only adds to the mystique of the coin, making it even more desirable for collectors seeking something truly unique. But let's not forget the condition of the coin. Like any collectible, The value of a coin is heavily influenced by its grade, or how well it has been preserved over the years. A coin in excellent condition, such as one with minimal wear, clear details, and no significant damage, will naturally fetch a higher price than one that is worn or tarnished. The 1918 Kennedy half dollar, especially in pristine condition, has become one of the most sought-after coins among collectors worldwide. When we talk about the value of the 1918 Kennedy half dollar, it's impossible not to be amazed by the numbers. While most Kennedy half dollars from the 1960s can be found at relatively modest prices, the 1918 variant stands out as one of the rarest and most valuable coins in existence. Depending on the specific condition and provenance, this coin can be worth staggering amounts. In fact, a 1918 Kennedy half dollar in excellent condition can easily command a price of around $189,700, or even more in some cases. This extraordinary value is a testament to the rarity, the historical significance, and the unrelenting demand for such a unique piece of American numismatic history. For collectors, owning a 1918 Kennedy half dollar is not just about the coin itself. It's about owning a piece of American history. It's about holding in your hand something that was created by mistake, yet has become one of the most iconic and valuable coins in the world. It's a symbol of the unforeseen, the unexpected, and the incredible journey that this coin has taken from the mint to the hands of collectors. In the end, the 1918 Kennedy half dollar serves as a reminder of the beauty of coin collecting, the joy of discovering something rare, something unique, and something with a story to tell. Whether you're a seasoned numismatist or a newcomer to the world of coin collecting, the 1918 Kennedy half dollar is a coin that will undoubtedly captivate your imagination and spark a deeper appreciation for the rich history of American currency. Next time you hold a Kennedy half dollar in your hand, remember that not all of them are created equal. And if you happen to come across a 1918 version in your collection, you just might be holding a piece of history worth more than you ever imagined.